It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Lauren Freemantle with Hunter News. The occupants of a home on Wansbeck Valley Road at Cardiff have been forced to flee in the night after a fire broke out at the single-storey house. The blaze caused nearby Main Road to be closed until the fire was extinguished around midnight, with 10 fire trucks present at the scene. Police will now begin investigations to determine what sparked the blaze. Testing and commissioning of Newcastle's light rail fleet will now begin after the first tram was lowered onto the tracks overnight. After being shipped in from Spain, the light rail vehicle was moved onto a truck at Carrington Wharf and taken to Hunter Street, where crews carefully lowered it onto the track in a delicate 4-hour operation. The milestone comes as network operator Keolis Downer urges Novocastrians to educate themselves on new road conditions and tram safety. Community campaigner Tony Brown says an application before council to extend trading hours at one of Newcastle's popular nightclubs could set a dangerous precedent. Argyle House is seeking to extend its Sunday night trading from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m, however says it'll taper off Wednesday hours. Tony Brown says despite the switch resulting in no more trading over the course of a week, residents would be denied their Sunday quiet time.
The reality is that there are many, many residents living in the inner city of Newcastle who've been there longer than some of these late trading pubs and clubs. And what it should be all about is reaching, through full information, genuine compromises, rather than the small number of licensed premises and Newcastle Council bluntly saying to long-term residents that they've just got to put up with much more noise.
Port Waratah Coal Services has issued a community announcement calling on anti-coal activists to reconsider any further protests. The corporation has taken out an ad in the Herald saying it's very concerned someone could be seriously injured or killed if actions like those seen last week are done again. 5 people have been arrested and charged over 3 incidences blocking rail access to Kooragang Island, and the warning comes as 500 activists descend on Newcastle today for a protest training course by the Frontline Action on Coal Group. And soft plastics and waste materials are set to find new life in Lake Macquarie with an $8 million asphalt plant to be built at Terralba. The plant will begin operation in early 2019 after construction firm Downer Group replaces the existing Rhonda Road facility. The asphalt produced is expected to make better performing roads, having superior resistance to deformation from heavy vehicles. Following trials in Sydney, Council's Sustainability Manager Dr Alice Howe says she can't wait for the materials to be reused locally.
This is fantastic to see that local businesses are really taking on the opportunity to reuse waste materials for beneficial applications, and so we're really proud to see this type of development within our region.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets' latest signing, Jair, is settling into his new surroundings after being unveiled by the club yesterday. The Brazilian spoke to the media and admits he's looking forward to linking up with fellow attackers Ronnie Vargas and Dimi Petratos. The 30-year-old has produced goals in tough leagues in Japan and Korea, but admits his stint in China didn't work out.
And the last experience in China, my family stayed in Brazil. I was alone. It was so difficult for me. But here they come and arrive with me, and I am so happy.
Newcastle Knights star Kalen Ponga has added another highlight to his breakthrough season, picking up the Players' Champion Award last night. The 20-year-old is the youngest player in history to receive the prize, gathering the respect of his peers after only 29 NRL games. Meanwhile, young Knights back rower Beau Fermor has been named the Jersey Flegg Player of the Year. The award caps an outstanding season for the youngster, having arrived from South Queensland at the start of the season. And Newcastle cricket selectors have named a couple of fresh faces to take on Manly in a trial this Saturday. Cardiff's Rahul Bakshi and Aaron Bills will join the 15-man Newcastle squad. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 6, 4, 36, 23, 2, 30 and 32, and the supplementaries are 11 and 27. 2NURFM News Time 26 to 9.